Welcome to L&B Show and Tell. Yesterday, ladies, I got off work just an hour early and I went to my favorite thrift store on Sherman Way. And I found this vintage sewing chest that had kind of like the shelf, not a shelf, the, what would it be called? Kind of like a shelf, that you could pull off. And, all kinds of old, from the 50s, threads and needles. I'm so excited. And on the bottom, there were all kinds of rags and things that were just meant for the trash. And there was this. Okay, do you see this? Now, I have looked at this, I'm going to tell you, and I rewrapped it exactly the way I found it, because this is just the most special thing I have ever purchased in my life. My husband is laughing, but it's true. It's extraordinary, and I want to share it with all of you. Okay, so this is just twine, and this is this is really old tissue paper. Okay, so look at this. Look at my fine ladies. Look at that. Isn't that fabulous? Okay. So I didn't know exactly what it was at first, but I see that there's a lock here with a flower on it, and it's very, very old. It looks very rusty. And the whole box, look at that, it's falling apart. I think this is paper or heavy cardboard, and it's wrapped with something that looks like newspaper, and it is definitely about the circus. I've never seen anything like this, but it's stunning. The back there. See, it's all aged and torn and tattered, just the way I like it. So if I was making this is exactly the way I would make it. And this is definitely seam binding, which is, my favorite type of ribbon. So this had my name on it. And of course, look at this. You've got an old rusty key. So let's open it up. And at first I wanted to try and see, and yes, this does fit, but I realized that I didn't need it because the lid opens up. Oh my gosh, look at all the goodies in there, ladies. This is so exciting. Okay. So first of all, I want to show you this whole pile over here. Can you see it? I want to make sure. These are old cabinet cards. And at first I had look at all of these. I had no idea where they were from because I couldn't really read the writing. And it's amazing because they're all embossed, which I've never seen before on cabinet cards. And the photos are like dimensional. It's like if somebody put pop-ups on them, which I know they're not because these are vintage. So on the back, this one says, "Your friend Angel." Look at that. She does look like an angel. I love that. On point, and she has wings. So I was thinking perhaps this was either dance related, but then the paper said circus, so I was thinking maybe, a little tiny circus, but I just wasn't certain. Look at this one. Look at that tiny waist she's got. And I knew right away that this is the type of trapeze or swing that they used in the 20s. They even had them in nightclubs. Look at that. Isn't that lovely? Embossing. And on this one it says, "To Jillian Rose, it was a pleasure meeting you." And it's signed Beatrix Ledoux. Oh, okay, so I'm thinking Beatrix, this is French. So maybe it's from Canada. And perhaps the box is owned by Jillian Rose, but I still had no clue at this point, okay? And then we came to the children. I'm just in love with this cabinet card and the embossing on this. It looks like velvet. It's beautiful, isn't it, ladies? Yeah, my husband's shaking his head. Now, this one says, "The boys, Lorenzo, age 6, Dante, age 4. Again, I have no idea who these boys are or what they're doing in the box, but I assume they're all part of the circus, maybe? Okay, And last card, look at that. I was thinking maybe this is the mother because she's got a top hat also, and of course they all have wings, so they must be related in some shape or form. And this one says, to Jillian Rose, greetings from your friend Aurelia Belubo. Okay, it's got to be from Canada. And I'm thinking maybe the 20s and maybe a Canadian circus. Then, let's go inside here. Look at what there is here. Gosh, look at that. I found some old letters and postcards. Oh gosh. Oh, so excited, ladies. Okay. So, first postcard. This was my hint, and this is why I knew it was from the circus. This is a very old postcard, as you can see. Rival writers, these two handsome men. I like this one with the mustache a lot. And they've got clowns and horses and acrobats. Okay. And it's addressed to Jillian Rose Baily at 101 Honey Lane, Hargrove Oaks, Ohio. This is old. This is very old. Dear Jillian Rose, I read your letters again and again. Yours, Vinni Bombo. Oh, this is so romantic. Don't know who Jillian Rose is, but I am positive this was her box. Okay, and the next postcard, again from the circus. Look at that. Isn't that stunning? Oh, I love the acrobats. And the dresses, and the ladies, and the men in tux. Wonderful. And again, the same address. Dear Jillian Rose, I perform for you every night and see you in my dreams. Yours, Vinni Bombo. Chucking up, ladies. This is like going into someone's diary and reading their love letters. I just wish I had something from Jillian, and I don't, sorry to say. So this is all one-sided love story. And look, this is from Canada, so I was right. Okay. Look at this letter. Oh gosh, look at that. She tore it open. Dearest Jillian Rose, when I was little, my mother told me there were two kinds of people, town people and circus people. The kind who leave are circus people, and the kind who stay are town people. How can I change who I am? It is my legacy, my blood. Love, Vinni. Oh, big sigh together. Isn't this? What a love story this is. Oh my gosh. Okay, I'm getting all verklempt. Okay, so this is the next one. And this is from the United States. Okay, let's see what this says. Dearest Jillian Rose, my heart aches to be with you again. I love you as I have loved nothing else, but something about the circus stirs my soul and I cannot walk away. I don't just work in the circus, I am the circus. Love, Vinni. Oh, what a love story. Oh my gosh, ladies. The minute I get off this, I'm going to go on the web and look up Jillian Rose Baily and Vinni Bombo, see if I can find out anything about them. That's something I didn't do. Should have done that, but I'm just so excited to show this to you. Okay, I hope, get your hankies ready for this letter, ladies. My dearest Jillian Rose, this must be my last letter. There are no secrets in the circus. I continue to perform daily, but I breathe sadness and your tears. I will love you forever, Vinni. Oh, gosh. Oh, and there's rose petals in here, and one last thing. This very old locket covered with rust. Look at that. I know that's gold underneath there. And I don't know. I don't know whether to try to remove it or just leave it the way it is. And when you open it up, there's Vinni. And the year was 1924. Wasn't he handsome? This is Vinni over here. That's Vinni. And even though I don't know who Jillian Rose is, she's all of us ladies who has ever loved a man who we've had to part with. And then inside is just rose petals. These are the colors of a circus. And I'm assuming that these were from Vinni. Otherwise, she wouldn't have kept them. Oh, ladies, I hope you enjoyed this. Okay, one last thing. The cabinet cards. Now it's time for some truth serum, okay? Okay. All of these wonderful, the backs of the postcards, the cabinet cards, the paper that I use, and of course Vinni, are from Ephemera's Vintage Garden. And this is my second project, and this is from the Garden Carnival. Debbie does an extraordinary job. I'm going to have the link below so that you can go over there and take a look. You know, you can do anything with her digital papers. All you need is an imagination and a find in the thrift store. So take good care and see you at the circus. Bye.